Hello again, keen scientists. See you back with me at Atomic Alex at Sublime Science HQ for our 7th challenge. There's only one more to go in our series of 8 challenges. These are all things you can do at home with stuff that you just got lying around. Remember, we've got a competition running throughout these 8 weeks, so you can get competitive with your friends and submit your own versions of any one of the experiments that we do throughout these 8 episodes. You can change things up, switch up the variables, do your own versions of it, get as wacky and creative as you like. The most interesting ones do win prizes. The top prize, the top video that we see, the most interesting one, the one that grabs us the most, wins a free science party. So that's for you and your friends, with all the really cool stuff that we do, so the slime making, sweet making, loads of smoke rings and smoke bubbles, loads of other stuff too to really pack up your party. The 10 runners up don't go away empty-handed though. They get their hands on a free home science lab kit. So that includes our experiment books, so you can do loads more experiments at home, a lab coat, you look stylish as you're getting involved with your experiments, and a few sciencey gizmos to get you going with that. When you do submit your videos to Instagram, just make sure you add the hashtag THFOnline2020. So that's THFOnline2020, because again, this is all in association with the Tim Henman Foundation Online. They do some great work. Again, really happy to work with them. And you can find out some more about what they do by following the link that's posted with this video. And the hashtag will be there too. So, to get stuck into this experiment, this is gravity defying drink, this one. Does have potential to get a little bit messy. The results, the testing section even, is definitely one to be held outside, so that'll be in just a minute. Before we get to that though, we need to make your gravity defying drinks contraption. So again, you need to get creative, you need to get arty. To gather the few bits that you need, again, they're all things that you're likely to have lying around. We need some cardboard. The sturdy cardboard like this is ideal, but if you do have the thinner cardboard, you just need to fold it over and tape it down. You need some string, a hole puncher. Of course, you can use a pair of scissors to achieve the same effect if you don't have one of those, but if you do have a hole puncher, then great. Some tape. Ideally a ruler, and then just a couple of plastic cups and some water. So our first step is just to make the platform that your drinks cup and your water is going to sit on, okay, when we perform this experiment, which will become clear in just a minute. So the first step is just to acquire that bit of card. So you want to cut roughly an A4 size bit of card. Like I said before, the thick stuff is best. I've actually gone, I've really gone for this one, so I've actually layered up 2 thick bits of card just to make it extra sturdy, and I've just taped them down. So if you want to be really kind of thorough, you can do something like that. But like I say, if you only have thin cards, you can maybe just put 1 or 2 of those together, or even just fold them over, okay? So once you've made a good sturdy platform like that, you then just need to make 4 holes, okay? So 1 in each corner, ideally with a hole puncher. So I've already made a few here. I'm just going to do the last one now. So obviously you want to make those holes as kind of close to the centre of the, or away from the edge even of the bit of card. So the holes are going to be nice and sturdy. Because the next step is to thread some string, types of string around each of those holes. So first of all, you need to prepare 4 bits of string that are all about the same length. I've gone for ones that are roughly 50 centimetres long. Okay, so it's about that sort of length. Oh, sorry, that's one for later. About that sort of length. Okay, so roughly 50 centimetres, 4 of those, and you just tie 1 onto each corner. So I'm just going to do the last one now. So just a standard double knot is absolutely fine. So classic shoelace knot there, and 1 more, so it's nice and secure. Repeat that 4 times, or repeat that 3 times even, so you've got 4. And you should have something like this for them all sort of hanging off. You then, as you can see, just want to tie them together, okay? So you tie those 4 bits of string together so that that centre knot where they meet is between 10 and 20 centimetres above what is roughly the centre of your bit of card. Okay, so as you can see, I've done 3 there just so that I can get to the fun bit as quickly as possible. I'm just going to add the last one on there. So you just want to tie that on. So again, like I say, that's just 10 to 20 centimetres above the centre of your bit of card. I'm just going to add 1 last knot there to make sure that's nice and secure. And pretty much there. The last step is to add a leash. Okay, we're going to be spinning this thing around in a minute with the bits of the cups of water resting in the middle. We're going to see see what happens, okay? So we're getting to the stage now whereby you guys can make your own predictions as to what is going to happen when we do this, your own hypothesis. Remember, predictions in science are called hypotheses, and that's really important. It's important to have a few ideas and test them out. It's okay if you're wrong, that's the whole point of testing it. It's always okay to be wrong in science, that's how we make progress. All the greatest scientific discoveries have started with people being wrong. So have a go, just gather a few ideas before we do go out and test this. You can pause the video and come up with a few thoughts and see if you're right. And come up with an explanation for that too. Think what your science explanation for that is. So you see that I've just tied it onto the middle bit there. So there you go, that is your gravity-defying drinks contraption, or at least we hope it's going to defy gravity. And I'm going to explain more about what I mean about it defying gravity in just a minute. So, as I say, just before you make your hypothesis, we're going to be placing a cup of water in the centre there. I'm going to raise this off the ground and I'm going to slowly spin it around and then pick up speed until eventually, well, we'll see. Okay, so hypothesis time, come up with a few thoughts, and you'll be joining me outside in just a minute to give it a test.